is going on YouTube? It's your boy C Rides. Right now, as you can see, this is the Ape's first wash, man. I haven't taken her out since I got her home from the dealership, so this is going to be my first ride, first impressions. Jacob might be joining us on today's ride. We'll see. Just washing up the bike before I see if I'm going to meet up with him or not. These rims get extremely dirty extremely fast, so that is not great, but hey man, what can you do? Just going to have to stay on top of the washes with this bike. But look at all that black nasty grime that is all over that rim. Damn, is this soap gun spotty or is it spotty? Oh my goodness. Like, it's barely able to bust a single load, man. Now I need more than just a single load. Like, what are we doing here? But I really think getting rid of the silver on this bike would make it look a lot more sleek. Because I mean, the black and gold, man, the silver has to go. And I kind of messed up today. I didn't bring microfibers, but it's like 85 degrees outside right now. Just got off of work, so no better way to spend the rest of the day than to get on the new bike, man. And once I get rid of this whole tail tidy, exhaust, the pegs, all that, man, this bike is going to come together so much all on its own. Yeah, like I said, basically everything that's silver here I'm gonna get a cover for and make carbon, so that should clean it up nicely as well. And one thing I really like about Aprillia is, I don't know if you'll notice, but these are the headers that come down to right here. This is the cat and then this is the muffler. So essentially with a slip-on, what you're doing is getting rid of the whole exhaust system, and it should sound really, really good. You just have to get rid of these bits for the exhaust, but I mean, dude, that is such an easy exhaust install with any choice that, you know, you decide to go with. But we're getting her nice and clean for today's ride because she deserves to be pretty. It's also bike night, so I might stop there, show off the new ride. But yeah, guys, I hope to give you my first impressions on this bike in the canyons and whatnot, and just have a lot of fun today. Stop, bro, stop! Glaze me! Yeah. They don't want to see it. They don't want to see it. Yeah. Yeah. Low key, I think so. Yeah. I don't know, them S1Ks, bro, be banging off the limiter. Yeah.
I remember when we were looking at like the SUs stacked next to each other, and the G4S was like slightly louder than this.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah.
I bet so.
God damn. This bike be popping so loud, man. It's been such a long time since I've had a stock exhaust. I feel like almost like I'm naked, man. Like, I can't even hear my bike over his. The RSV4 to its very first bike night, man. She is still extremely stock, but hey, that's alright. We're here to have fun, baby, stock or not. And Jacob is definitely in a little frisky mood. So today should be a fun day. As usual, we're heading to the regular bike night spot and, you know, see what there is this month. Always like popping out to these, going to see what people think of the new RSV4, man. These are bikes that you just don't see a lot, you know, and especially in this colorway, I have never seen it in person. So, I don't know, I'm excited to see what people think, but like I said, this bike is extremely stock, so, you know, it's not the most pretty or crazy bike by any means. I am excited to take her out and see what people think of her. Stock bike, that is absolutely insane. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. A stock bike climbing all the way to 203 miles an hour. How insane is that? Man, I just can't get over how fast this bike is. Stock, man, completely bone stock. It just keeps pulling and pulling and pulling, man. Oh my goodness. think I lost Jacob. Oh man, I had to top this bike out to see what it does. Because I got it up to 197 on the way home from the dealer, but nothing above that, which is absolutely nutty. I will say though, the build quality on this is not as good as the Ducati, because when I hit bumps, I hear the windscreen tapping the dash. There wasn't really anyone at bike night, so I don't know if this was just not the cycle gear for the day.
I'm talking to your fans, bro.
Who is bro? Hey bro, C-Rides, nice to meet you. So there wasn't much motion at this cycle gear bike night, so I didn't even feel like pulling out the camera to record, just because, I mean, there was like a whole 10 bikes, which sucks, but oh well. So now we're back on the way home. But as you guys can see, 203 miles an hour, which is crazy for a stock bike. And man, look at the view right now. That looks crazy. But overall, man, I am so in love with this bike. I don't think there has been a bike that I've owned that I have felt more confident on immediately than this bike. And I'm not too sure why that is. But I mean, everything. Watch out for that pothole. Yeah. I know, super big, bruh. Could swallow you up, just like I can. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't edit that out.
Hey, I won't.
Make sure your audience knows that.
But like I was saying, I don't think that there is a bike that I felt more comfortable on as quickly as this, and I'm not exactly sure why that is, but the front end feels super planted and is a whole lot of fun. Like, I have so much confidence going through corners and just doing everything. So I mean, this bike is fantastic. The electronic suspension is great. The seating position is fairly aggressive, and by fairly I mean probably the most aggressive of any bike that I own and have ridden. I have not ridden a newer generation R1 or CBR Triple R, so keep that in mind. But I've ridden basically every other leader bike, and this is definitely the most aggressive. But Aprilia's slogan is "Be a Racer," so I guess that makes sense. But the power delivery is very smooth. The brakes are very good. I mean, they're top of the line Brembos. However, you don't get steel braided brake lines, which I think is a little crazy for a bike of this caliber, but nonetheless, it's great. I've been messing with the settings a little bit. I learned how to change everything, and I put the engine map in the highest setting. I can definitely tell she has a lot more power. It is very fast. I'm going to have to get it lined up against my V4S and see how it handles, but I think that this has potential to be my favorite bike, especially once I'm finished with break-in and really able to have fun with it. But like you guys can see, I'm not the biggest natural break-in type of guy. I'm a firm believer in riding your bike hard and how you would normally ride it while you're breaking it in. Now for the first 2 to 3 heat cycles, you know, fully to running temp to fully cool, I think that you should let it rest a little easier, because I mean, you want everything to seat properly. But other than that, man, I mean, ride it how you would normally. It's been shown that bikes make more power by doing that. And I'm really close to ordering my exhaust for it, and then, you know, we're just going to have to see where the build goes from there. I want to put a lot of carbon fiber. I still have to take these stickers off. It's a little windy, but I took this sticker and then these 2 stickers off, so it looks a little cleaner from this point of view. But I want to do different clip-ons, grips, you know. I want to upgrade the brake lines and the brake levers and the clutch levers, exhaust, tune, air filter, obviously. Tail tidy is on the way. I should have that here this weekend and put it on this weekend. Remove the pegs, because why does this thing even have pegs? But we'll do a little pull here. Get enough of. It is so fun and just such a great addition to any motorcycle. I mean, do I really need to be using it right now? No, absolutely not. But, you know, for those longer rides, it's definitely going to come in handy, because your wrist gets tired just holding the same position for hours on end for those longer trips. But I mean, so far, man, I love this bike. It is just so smooth, fun, and torquey. That's another thing. The torque on this bike, you can definitely feel the difference between this and my V4S. So I can't wait to get a head-on-head comparison between this bike and my V4S, and see which one's faster and higher top speed, because like I said, the V4S just keeps climbing. It gives you a triple dash, and I mean, I don't know, it's just so hard. I just can't think of a negative about this bike as of right now. But you can definitely hear the potential of this V4 while under load. It definitely has that mean grunt to it. And like Jacob was talking about earlier, this and the V4S are some of the 2 loudest bikes, but I mean, it just really depends on every bike's setup. But with the exhaust that I was looking at going, I was comparing the, you know, idle decibels at like 6,500 or whatever it is on the exhaust that I have on the Ducati versus the exhaust that I'm planning to get for this, and it technically shows at 6,500 RPMs that the Ducati is a little louder. But overall, man, I'm very happy with this purchase, and I'm happy that I went with this other than my S1000, or a S1000, not mine, because I didn't get it. But yeah, guys, it was between this or S1000, and ultimately I obviously chose this. Got it for a smoking deal, and I couldn't be happier than to have this bike. I'm extremely happy. Not only did I come across a deal, but that I went with this, you know, deal or not. I think that this might have still been the better purchase in hindsight. And I can't wait to start the build series for this, and just to bring you guys along for the journey on where I take this bike and what I do to it. But definitely expect to see this on the channel a lot for the next few videos, just because I'm breaking it in and have a lot of stuff that I'm planning on doing to it almost right away. So I mean, without further ado, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know how the audio is sounding, how the camera looks, because this video, I should have it on the right mode so everything isn't overly saturated. That was really depressing when I got home and looked at all the footage and seen that the video where I'm buying a brand new bike. Anyways, guys, I hope you're as excited for this bike as I am. Have a lot planned for it, and expect to see it on the channel a lot. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I love y'all. Peace.